Here's Johnny.
Well, g'day, and thanks for watching. You know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. When I'm buying new equipment, I look at what the pros are using. When I say pros, I mean TV studios, rock concerts, that sort of thing. And I was in the market for a new sound system. So what do? I look at what the pros are using. And if you've been to a rock concert recently, I'm sure you would have seen that they're using line array speakers. So what we're going to do in this video is talk about some of the pros and cons as far as the DJs go for a line array speaker system. Just before we get started, not everyone knows what a line array system is. So I'm just going to show you a quick picture of one of my setups from last week. Now, of course I'm joking, that's not one of my systems. I think it's one of Jeff's. So basically a line array is what it says. It is a number of loudspeakers that are coupled together in a line. Okay, so what are some of the advantages of using a line array system? Well, these things are basically designed for a greater coverage, right? Basically a longer throw, more coverage. Now, a lot of people think that, there I am. A lot of people think that if you increase the size of the speaker, it actually increases the throw, but it's actually the opposite. The smaller the speaker, the greater the throw, the more of an angle you get to the side. I'm told that the speakers in these things obviously vary greatly in cost. Like with anything in life, you get what you pay for, and some of the speakers they use in these line array systems are worth $5 each, and some of them are worth $50 each. The ones I've got are a little 3-inch speakers in the pole, and basically one of the advantages is that because it's so small, it decreases the amount of distortion in the speaker. So if you're decreasing the amount of distortion, it basically, obviously, it kind of opens up the sound. It makes it a lot more clear. And because of all that, I'm hearing things through these speakers that really I haven't heard before in these songs because it's just so crystal clear. Now, for some of the disadvantages. Obviously I just bought one, so I can't think of too many disadvantages, but I've been told that some of the systems out there on the market are lacking in the bottom end. I'm not going to name any brands here, I'm not here to bag anyone, but I know people that have these things, and I've done the research, and that is one of the biggest complaints that I've heard, is that there's not enough bottom end. Now, like I said before, like with everything in life, you get what you pay for. And unfortunately, these line array systems are not that cheap. Look, you can get them from about $3,000 a pair, or you can get them for $6,000, or you can get them for $10,000 a pair. So look, do your research and make sure that you're pretty clear on what you want to do with these systems, so you know what you're buying. Now, while a lot of these line array systems tend to look similar, there is quite a difference in the way it's designed. There's a German company that starts with a B, which is kind of the most popular one on the market at the moment, I'd say. Now, basically, as far as I know, that system is designed to amplify individual musicians in a band, right? In other words, instead of using a front-of-house PA system, each performer has their own personal reinforcement system. Whereas the one that I've got was always intended to be a full range PA system. And this technology has been around for a while, but it's only like in more recent times that they've been able to make it compact for us DJs and musicians. So now we know a little bit more about line array systems for mobile DJs. If you got anything to add, please do comment down the bottom, video response. I'd love to hear from you. Now, I've got 2 gigs on the weekend. I'm going to use these on the weekend, and then next week you'll get a much closer look at the system that I chose. So until then, practice and enjoy.